Coffee with MarkZ and Mr Cottrell. The 3rd of January 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Coffee with MarkZ and Mr Cottrell. The 3rd of January 2025. MarkZ update some highlights by PDK not verbatim. MarkZ disc member. Lamer. Please consider everything on this call as my opinion. People who take notes do not catch everything. And it's best to watch the video so that you get everything in context. Be sure to consult a professional for any financial decisions. Member. Good morning everyone. It's Friday. Member. The first Friday of the new year. The first weekend of the new year. Member. Morning Mark and Mr. C hope that you will have some good news for us today. MZ. Historic bond news is still mostly Mia. I did get 2 check-ins and both have said they expect their funding on the 7th. Most have previously said between the 2nd and the 9th. I think we are underway and watching the rollout. Member. Trump's presidential certification is on January 6th. Maybe they are waiting on that. Member. Mark, were these bond contacts who are receiving funds on the 7th the same bond guys who went to Zurich a few days ago? Wondering if they did their paperwork and their money is just liquid on 7th. Member. Rumor. The new recalculated dinar rate was given to the U.S. Treasury. The United States has been paid in full by Iraq. The U.S. has lifted all remaining sanctions on Iraqi banks. MZ. That is certainly the rumor floating out there. I am trying to pin it down 100% so we SLL feel good about it. Member. Frank 26 saying Iraq is in D.C. and paid the United States of America. Member. I read that Iraq was in Washington yesterday or Wednesday, and met with Treasury and Trump. Made sure we were paid, for our part. You know the $35 billion. MZ. That's the rumor, pinning it down has been tough. Member. Last night Bruce said everything was cleared to go and notifications should be launched out this weekend. Member. Emo. It's been known for some time by the PTB that Iraq would go from rags to riches due to their many resources and the war's end and would be the savior if the world's economies. Member. Iraq has 3 days to tell Forex once they change it. This is what I heard. Member. Where will the new rate show first? MZ. Good question. If it follows in Kuwait's footsteps it will quietly be released. Maybe people will do some exchanging and then it will show publicly on Forex. But, in today's world, and the speed of the internet my guess is we will all see it at the same time. You guys will probably hear it first from folks like me and then we will be able to look at it, that's my opinion. Member. The Kuwaiti government announced the revaluation of the Kuwaiti dinar on March 24, 1991. Member. If we go first before the general public it would possibly show on Forex for the public shortly after. MZ. Central bank adopts monetary strengthening mechanism to ensure financial stability in Iraq. This is now going through the banking system. Its goal is to stabilize exchange rates and ensure monetary supply to stabilize growth in the long term. Member. Al-Saudi to the Maluma Agency. The platform was a form of control imposed by U.S. Federal Reserve and its cancellations allows Iraq to return to the banking system that was in effect before 2003. MZ. A much more modernized of that banking system, but that is correct. My best contact who I trust due to the position he holds in Iraq, says de-dollarization is under full steam and they expect a new rate within a week or so. Member. My sister assisted in the forming of their new government constitution. My brother told me to buy and hold dinar. My sister said it would revalue once all agreed debts were paid. MZ. This article is about Syria, but it's published in Iraq. Will deleting zeros end the collapse of the Syrian pound? A key piece is they state they need 20 years to recover from the effects of the war. But economists believe that strengthening the national currency may not take 2 decades and they may reach that goal within 5 years. They may as a first step delete zeros from their currency. MZ. It's been a little over 20 years since the fall of Saddam Hussein in Iraq, very interesting. Member. I will be glad when this finally goes. I will graduate from crazy weirdo to eccentric millionaire. Member. This could be our last weekend broke family. Member. Hope everyone has a great day today. Member. Hope everyone has a beautiful, safe and healthy new year. Mr. Cottrell joins the stream today. Please listen to the replay for his information and opinions. The content in this podcast is for general and educational purposes only and not intended to provide any professional, financial or legal advice. Please consider everything discussed in MarkZ's opinion only. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: Dinar Recaps.